Adam Russo liked to lift people up. Whether as a therapist, business coach, or board member, Russo would get to the heart of an issue and try to make a change for the better. Born on the East Coast in New Rochelle, New York, once he moved to Naperville some 2 decades ago, he quickly started to make his mark. He launched Edgewood Clinical Services here in 2004, offering family counseling with a focus on adolescents. A trained therapist, Russo took a particular interest in helping young people thrive, finding ways to both motivate and challenge them. That outreach extended into the community as well, through his work with youth-focused nonprofit Kids Matter.
Prior to COVID, he did a few parenting workshops within the school districts that we partner with in helping parents communicate with their kids and giving them really amazing strategies to help with that whole parenting process.
His take on teaching kids how to fail struck a chord with many, and eventually became a topic he'd cover in a TEDx talk.
A lot of the reasons why I believe kids get anxious is because they don't want to fail. There's too much pressure on being perfect because culturally there's a lot of that we put riding on being perfect and checking all the right boxes, because if you don't check the right boxes, you're not going to be successful into adulthood. And at young ages, kids are already starting to experience that anxiety.
He'd teach a broader audience as an author, giving parenting strategies in his book, Unwritten Rules.
I believe all parents want their kids to grow up into successful adults. And I define successful being as adaptive and independent.
His own adaptive nature would help him grow Edgewood Clinical Services into an 8-figure business, which landed on the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing companies in the nation, not once, but twice. Part of that success he would credit to business coach and friend, Rick Lochner.
We met through the chamber. We were both on the Speakers Bureau. Over time, you just get to know people, common interests, shared interests. And he approached me one day and said, I'm kind of stuck. The business was at a kind of a plateau.
Russo would sell that business in 2020, but held firm to the lessons he learned from Rick, realizing that he'd like to help people in the same way he'd been helped. In 2023, he started Reliable Coaching and Strategy, with a focus to guide others to success and better leadership in their businesses.
So when Adam sold his business, he tried to go back into the corporate world, work for somebody else, and decided that just wasn't his jam anymore. So at that time, I was starting to talk about needing associate coaches because my own business was expanding and growing to the point where I couldn't do it all myself.
Russo's outreach extended into the Naperville business community in other ways as well. He was chairman of the board on the Naperville Chamber of Commerce from 2016 to 2017, also serving on its board of directors. His impact as a parent and on parenting is the legacy he'll leave behind. Russo died on September 8th at the age of 48.